morning. Another van lifer just pulled up next to me. It is 6 a.m. I have a million Starbucks with me and I'm heading out of Las Vegas down to the 7 Magic Sisters, which is those like pillars you'll see. And then I'm heading to Lake Havasu and then heading to QUARTZITE and then over to Palm Springs. So back into California. Then I have a couple days in California, then I fly home on Tuesday and I'm home for 5 days. I've got a couple doctor's appointments, annual checkups, things like that. Since I'm in my mid-40s, I have to get all my, mammograms and things like that done. So, not that you need to know that, but anyway, so I'm going to do that. I also got a new sweatshirt. Beatles love. Yeah, I figured I needed more color in my color palette for my clothing because everything I have is like gray. And so I figured I should contrast it with some bright colors. So yeah, so I got a whole bunch of different souvenirs and things. Got a t-shirt for Harriet from the show. It was fun. It was really good. It wasn't very busy, so I didn't have anyone sitting next to me. They moved down to the front row, or the row below me that had nobody in it. And so yeah, it was really good. And the couple next to me on this side, on my left, had seen the show like 8 times. And so I think they always stay at the Mirage. And yeah, so it was really good. It was a good show, and there's another van lifer right there. Don't know if they noticed that I have a van too. People just walk past me. It's like that, what's that Chrysler commercial with the bank robbers? You ever see that one? Where they like run into the bank and they run out and the money's flying everywhere and the police arrive and they jump in their car and the police run right past them and they're just sitting there like this going, and then they slowly drive away because nobody notices that car ever. So I think it's like a Chrysler 300 or something. Yeah, Prudence is like that in the van life community, although that's an old GMC. He looks like he's been on the road for a while. So, all right, so I'm gonna head out. This is just a driving day to go to a few things and then probably try to meet up with some van lifers if I can in Lake Havasu. I have a call with Harriet tonight, so I don't want to be in QUARTZITE tonight because there's no cell reception. So I may go through Yuma and then tomorrow drive to Palm Springs. All I'm going to do in Palm Springs is just the aerial tramway and go for a hike and then head toward Ventura. I have one more national park on Monday, which you'll see in a different video, and that is the Channel Islands, where I got rained out 2 weeks ago. So they moved me 2 weeks later to Monday, so I have a ticket to take the boat over and go hiking. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna drink my Starsucks chai and yeah, just get on the road. So, because all you need is love. Anyway, so I'm going to the 7 Magic Mountains right now. Hopefully it's not too busy. It's only like not even 7 o'clock in the morning. It's so beautiful here in the morning, so crisp, and it gets light really quickly. So yeah, so I'm going to then head into Arizona. I think I'm going into Arizona here. I don't think this is Nevada. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm just driving. Yeah, now I'm back on the freeway, so it's just driving day, and beautiful morning, beautiful landscape, and yeah, sad to leave Vegas. Actually, I had a really good time outdoors, really good time last night. Had a good group around me. I had these 2 like old ladies that were all in like sequin, glitter and gold, and they were like already on like their 3rd drink, and they were so funny. They're like, "Oh honey, we always get the same seats." I was like, that's awesome. So yeah, they were really cool. And then the couple next to me were really cool. And the other couple to my right actually moved down a row. But they were asking me about all the different cirque shows because they were trying to figure out where one of them was. And I said, well, I think that one, like the water one, the one where they're like diving. So they said, I let them know where it was at. And they're like, oh, okay, so we'll go do that tomorrow night. So yeah, I mean, the shows are great. Even if you just pick, like, I think I mentioned in another video, I don't know, I remember if I was telling you guys, but I came out here a couple years ago when some English friends were out here, and we didn't know what to do, and so they just picked a random show. We're like, let's just pick whatever show comes up, like, just pick a random one, and it was some stupid, like, magic show comedian, but the guy looked like he was high on coke, he was sweaty, bloated, and just started like bitching about the whole industry, about how it did him wrong in Vegas. And we're like, dude, and then the electricity went out for like a minute, and he's like, oh, come on. And then the fire alarm went off, and I think they were just messing with him. I think they hated him so much at that place. that the tech crew were just like, let's just like ruin this guy's day. And it was like $80 for a ticket. It was ridiculous. And we just sat there stunned. And it was like a 2-drink minimum. And like none of us were drinking. And so it was just, it was really funny actually. I wish I filmed it because I'm like, this poor guy, you know, just, anyway. All right, so yeah, boondocker and empty road. Okay, this is the 7 Magic Mountains, and it says this is free to the people. Please respect the work, do not vandalize. Yeah, it's not like a car henge where you can just spray paint it. And right now I'm the only one here, so yay. Actually, that's a good picture. See if I can get that one right there for my thumbnail. All right. Okay, so this solidifies between nature and humans. It's cold. Anyway, I'm like in my pajamas still. I'm in California now on the 15, and about 4 miles from here I head south to back into Arizona. So yeah, I went from Nevada, California, Arizona. So this is inspection station. So all vehicles need to stop, and we'll see what this is about. Cars, trucks. See, when there's like 18-wheelers, I'm actually a car. So truck scales. Welcome to California. Thank you, California. Nice to be back. Just please don't charge me $8 for gas. You know. Okay, so inspection station. Okay, I guess we don't stop. All right, no worries. Okay, I'm free and clear. I'm just kidding. I have to stop. So this is California Inspection Facility. Let's see what they say here. Okay, they're just letting us through, flagging us through. Is anybody here? Does anyone care that I have a completely full shitter? No? No? I guess transporting my waste across state lines is okay. So, anyway, okay. All right, California. All right, back to driving. I am back in California. So I went from Nevada to California to Arizona to California to Nevada back to California, all in the space of an hour. And it looks all the same. So I'm an hour and 15 minutes from Lake Havasu, and yeah, the weather is kind of, you know, blah today, but that's fine. Not very busy on the roads because I'm in the middle of the frickin' nowhere. I actually just drove through the Mojave Preserve, the Mojave Desert. It's like between 36 and 46 degrees, so feels really good. Prudence is running very well, and I should be there by about 10:20 this morning. It's making good time. I do want to be near Palm Springs or some big city at 5 p.m. California time, because I need to do a Zoom with Harriet, and I do not want to be in QUARTZITE. I have fears of QUARTZITE, you know, Wi-Fi not being existent. So anyway, okay, just moseying on through, making good time. Need to fill up on gas when I get to Lake Havasu. And for some reason in Nevada, I'm getting more gas to the tank. I'm getting like 350 miles to the tank versus when I was filling up in California, I was only getting like 260. So I don't know if California limits the amount of gas that goes in your gas tank. Even when I tried to top it up, you know, which isn't recommended, but I was like, I know there's more gas that can go in there. So I have no idea. But anyway, okay. Lots of rigs, lots of ATVs, and Prudence. I have made it to Lake Havasu, so I'm going to go to the London Bridge because being British-ish, we don't actually have the London Bridge in London. So most people think Tower Bridge is London Bridge, which is stupid because it's not. And so for some reason, London Bridge is here in Arizona, and just like, you know, related, the Santa Monica Ferris wheel is in Oklahoma City. So things get moved. So yeah, Lake Havasu State Park and London Bridge. So I'm going to head toward there. It's about 8 miles. It will take me 15 minutes to get there. And And yeah, this is kind of like where all the snowbirds come. Here, Lake Havasu, Quartzite, which I'm going to go through probably either, if not today, tomorrow morning on the way to Palm Springs. I do need to do laundry. I'm going to go see if I can find any other van lifers, and maybe I'll just camp here tonight on BLM land. I don't know if there's any hikes. It is quite hot. It's like 60 degrees and the sun's pretty intense. Everything I need is here, so finding a laundromat would be nice. There's a Walmart, there's a McDonald's, you know, all the general stuff. Lots and lots and lots of rigs of all different kinds. There's a teardrop trailer right in front of me with 2 canoes on top. I need my paddleboard and I need my bike. I need to figure this out. So I have in, I don't know, like, I go home for 5 days next week, beginning of April, and then I fly back to Los Angeles. I'll be flying in and out of LA, pick up the van, travel, and then I'm going to probably, I think I have only like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So then beginning of May, I'm home. I have back-to-back weekends to be home, so I might be home that entire week. So I'm trying to figure out whether I take the van closer to Texas and then drive my car to my van to drop off a bunch of stuff and get rid of all the winter stuff. So I might end up driving the van to, like, I don't know, Amarillo, and then park it in Amarillo and then drive, I don't know, take an Amtrak. I'd like to do that actually. I'd like to figure out if there's an Amtrak to Houston. If not, I can drive my car to like Austin or Dallas, and then take the Amtrak from wherever my van is, and then I don't know, take everything on the train. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be pretty crazy because for me to drive 22 hours back to Houston and then back to the West Coast, it's gonna cost me like $1,000 in gas or something ridiculous. And really, I'm really kind of digging having the van on the West Coast, and I'm able to knock out a couple more, you know, national parks. Kings Canyon and Sequoia are supposed to open in April. I don't know if Yosemite's going to open because of all the snow and the storm damage, but sometime in April, some of those are supposed to open, and then I'm going to head north. So, and then I'll just fly back to Houston, you know, when I need to be back in Houston every other week. So, yeah, I just got to figure this out. This is really pretty over here. Never been to Lake Havasu before. Yeah, anyway, so I got to figure it out. Trying to get all the winter gear out, which I don't have that much. I got most of it out, thinking that San Diego would be warm, and San Diego was actually 39 degrees most of the time I was there for the 2 months I spent in San Diego. So I'm going to try to just kind of like get rid of some stuff I don't need. But I think if I drive my car to the Amtrak, take the Amtrak out to my van with my paddleboard and my bike, and then drop that off. I can store my bike in the van when I'm not, you know, just keep it parked and not put it on the back until I'm back, and then maybe fly home. I'd actually like to take the Amtrak for a few days and then fly home, and then fly back to where my car would be, and then drive my car back to Houston and fly back to wherever my van is. So I'm gonna figure that out. It's probably not gonna be until May because I really can't be paddleboarding. It's still, you know, a little bit too cold. But I would like to, you know, be able to have the option of my bike and my paddleboard. So I do miss mountain biking. I do mountain bike when I'm home, now that, you know, I've got it all fixed and everything. So anyway, just babbling. Yeah, this is nice. I gotta figure out where the BLM is. Yeah, I'm gonna go to London Bridge first, and then just kind of cruise around, drive around. I don't think there's really any hiking. There's some mountains over there, but I don't know what there is to do here. I'd only planned to like pass through, but then there's some people on Instagram that are here, so I might go check out where they're camped and maybe do some laundry today, see if there's like Wi-Fi with my WeBoost little mobile Wi-Fi thing, and then if there is, then I can just, you know, I've got really good sun, so I can just camp out and crank out a video. I've been trying to crank out a video for the last week, trying to like edit on the road, and I haven't had a chance to. So I've just been so tired, and it's just been so jam-packed every day. So okay, so I'm gonna go do the first thing and then figure out what else I'll do. It's only like 10 o'clock in the morning, so super early, and I'm not in a hurry to get back to LA. I need to be, right now it's Thursday, and I have to be in Ventura by Monday morning. Ventura by Sunday night. So right now I'm just kind of winging it. Don't really have anything planned to do except just make my way back to California very, very slowly via Palm Springs and Los Angeles proper. So, okay, we figure out 10 minutes away. This is nice, and good sun is good. I've actually not lost power on this trip, so that's really nice. And I haven't even had to plug in my my Jackery at all into the 12-volt plug. I've just been using the sun. So yay for free electricity. Okay, cool. I will speak to you in a little bit. Okay, I'm now driving across the London Bridge. That's it. Just driving across it. There's Lake Havasu or whatever, some large body of water. And this is it. There we go. That's all it is. Just came all this way just to drive across yet another bridge. But I'm going to park and freshen up a bit and then walk across it as well. So let me see where I can park. I just parked in this parking lot. Should be fine. It doesn't say you have to buy anything. So there's like a island mall and brewery, so I'll go in there afterwards on the way back. The sun is very, very intense. I hate the sun. I like places like Thailand, but you know, I wear a hat. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here. This is the London Bridge. There it is in all its glory. Driving to BLM land right now just to check it out. There's so many like old people here on e-bikes. It's really funny. It's actually pretty busy. Very crowded right now here. This is, you know, almost, well, the end of the season almost, probably another month, and then it starts getting a lot warmer. So when I say warmer, I mean over 100 degrees. I think it gets about that. We're about, Lake Havasu is about 500 feet above sea level, and I was driving through on the 95 at like 4,800 feet at one point, like not less than an hour from here. So anyways, I'm just going to the Craggy Wash BLM land near the Walmart. That's how us van lifers give directions. It's like, yeah, it's like the public land next to a Walmart, you know, whatever. So Walmart is like our you know, like frame of reference. Although I have not gone to a Walmart on this trip. I've not needed to like stock up on supplies. I've done pretty well. Yeah, so anyway, well, that was London Bridge, and this is Lake Havasu. That's about it. So I'm an hour and a half from QUARTZITE, and then I think probably another hour and a half to Palm Springs. So I think I'm just going to try to get, let's go this way. I think I'm going to try to get to Palm Springs tonight. It doesn't matter if I stop on the way, it's okay. Gas is cheap here. It's like $3.50 a gallon. Still not as cheap as Texas, which is like $2.50 a gallon, but still, I'll take it. So I will definitely make sure I fill up before I hit 1,000 motorcycles before I hit California, and then yeah, and then it's just California the rest of the trip until next Tuesday. No, next Wednesday when I fly out. But next Tuesday I need to find somewhere in LA to park my van, so I can do airport parking for like $5 a day, or just park outside my old apartment in West Los Angeles, which I might do because I know that that will be pretty safe. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I just need somewhere where I can actually like turn my alarm on without the alarm going off, because like loud motorcycles or loud cars go by. All right, that's it. It's too hot and sunny here for me. And poor Bucky is like, I miss Texas. I'm like, I don't really miss Texas right now. I just, you know, I don't know. I need to find a hiking trail. Maybe Planet Fitness or something today. I need to move around. Today's just a driving day, and I've only been driving for like 2.5 hours, I think. So anyway, okay, I'll talk to you later. This is the Craggy Wash BLM, and it's kind of a shit road. So I'm gonna see if I can get up here. 7 minutes, less than a mile. So I'll go slow. I'm just gonna check it out, see if I recognize anyone, and then probably head to QUARTZITE. Yeah. Okay, so Lake Havasu is a good spot if you need good sun. I will say the 3 people I've encountered here are not nice. It's you know, a bunch of old crotchety snowbirds, so you know, it's kind of like QUARTZITE's the same. It's a bunch of like old Trump supporting Republicans in their RVs. So if that's your vibe, fine. If not, don't worry about it. Just enjoy the free sun and free electricity. Anyway, so yeah, there's tons and tons of videos on YouTube about, you know, why QUARTZITE is kind of overhyped, and you know, it's just I'm gonna go check it out for myself, but it's kind of like, from what I've heard, it's just, you know, there's really no amenities. You have to go down to Yuma or kind of come up here to get like groceries and stuff, hour and a half away. But there's no amenities. There's no real like, I mean, there's no cell reception. It's just a bunch of like flea market stuff and like, you know, just junk, and people go there and they live there 6 months of the year because it's, you know, $180 for 6 months. The entire 6 months is $180. But yeah, so this is BLM land. You can stay on BLM land, which is BLM as in Bureau of Land Management. Not to be confused with the current narrative of BLM, although that's also good to support. So BLM land, it's pack in, pack out. You can stay for 14 days in your location, and then you have to move, I think, 25 miles at least. So in Arizona, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of BLM. And basically you just find a spot wherever you think you can park, like over here. You just kind of pop a squat. So the roads are usually not well maintained, but I've had no issues with the BLM that I've stayed on. And yeah, so it's good. I mean, it's nice if you have another like mode of transport, or if you just pack 1,000 things in your rig like that guy. But if you have another mode of transport, like, you know, like an e-bike or something, that's also helpful, because then you can go into town. I would have a mountain bike on the back if I had my mountain bike with me, but I do have a Razor scooter, like adult size Razor scooter thing that I can like push down the street that doesn't have inflated tires, so it's not going to get punctured. Anyway, so yeah, my KO2 tires on this van should be okay. I don't think I should get any flats on this road. It's pretty tame. But that's it, this BLM land. So again, love it or lose it, pack in, pack out, Craggy Wash half a mile ahead. And there's just a few people out here, not very busy now. Everyone's kind of moving on up north to the Pacific Northwest and kind of heading back east now that, you know, it's not so cold and snowy, but it still gets cold here. I mean, right now it's like 63 degrees, but feels really, really, really hot because of the sun. And at night it gets down to, you know, freezing, but it doesn't do anything. It's like welcome to the desert where it doesn't do anything. But yeah, so this would be a spot that you could park in. Yeah, anywhere where you are level and you feel safe. That's my rule. So yeah, just kind of like, there's no reason, like, anyway, just, yeah, park where you want to park. There's no reason for me to be here tonight at all. I mean, when Schoolypalooza, which I missed because I was in the hospital with Jeff, but next year I'll go to that. That's not too far. That's in Ehrenberg, which is not too far from QUARTZITE, so probably an hour and a half from here as well. And that's fun. So I'm hoping to maybe, if not, get up to Descend on Bend later this year. Shit, sorry, bump. Descend on Bend later this year, and then yeah, so anyway, so going up here, Craggy Wash is at the end, and I think I'll turn around and go back. You can even like camp if you want to stay in a tent, should you be bold enough to do that. The wind gets pretty intense here, so I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone away because I got someone behind me tailgating. I'm trying to go as fast as I can without destroying my tires, dude. Okay, so this is the big gathering area of Craggy Wash. Maybe I will stay, I don't know. I'll check it out. I don't know if I can do a loop, but yeah, so this is, yeah, again, 14 days. I don't know how they really check that, but everyone's kind of got their little place set up. And there is a bus here called Courage the Cowardly Bus that I follow on Instagram, and they're out here, him and his little group. so I don't know where they're at. But there's all kind of rigs. There's ambulances, there's RVs, there's vans, there's box trucks. Really, really, really cool. And there he is, he's over there. I'll be like, hey, I follow you on Instagram. This is weird. Hello, internet friend. So he's got a banana slug. Do not tell me those people are from Santa Cruz. The banana slug is the Santa Cruz, UC Santa Cruz logo. So yeah, I'll go around. I found the guy that I follow, but I'm going to turn around because this is horrible. Holy crap, I do not want to be here right now. I need to turn around. There's a lot of rocks. So we go this way. Go over the rocks, mini speed bumps, and I'm just going to turn around. Okay, and go back. This is fun. Oh, there's more up there. I'll go up there. The road's not too bad. I get a flat tire right in town, so I can get it fixed, but we'll see. Just more worried about trash. Because, you know, some people don't understand the BLM, like, do not, like, dump your toilet out, leave a cooler full of trash and whatever. So this is a really bad road here. Should not be on this road. I don't want to get a flat. Anyway, I'm going to go up a little bit further. I mean, nobody else has a flat tire, so I'm assuming I should be okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know what would be the best spot to get. I mean, I think every spot's good here, which is nice. I've been in some BLM where, like, all the good spots are taken. So this one, okay, I don't know anyone up here. All right, I'm gonna turn around. Oh, look, there's a little casita. Very cute. It's weird, like seeing people in real life. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna not stay because there's no cell reception, so I wouldn't even be able to call Harriet tonight. So I need to get to a city, and I should get to California. But anyway, this is cool. I'll definitely, in another time, in another lifetime, come back here and maybe stay if I knew other people, like in real life, not just Instagram. There we go. There's an ambulance build right here. I don't know if you can see it when I drive by. It's got like 1,000 tons of solar panels. He's got like 8,000 solar panels on. I swear, if you don't have, solar changed my life. If you don't have solar panels, you should not be on the road. So I'm gonna go up the other road and just do a tour. I kind of want to stay for a little bit. Like, I'm not in a hurry to get to QUARTZITE. All I was going to do is go look at one thing. I kind of want to stay and like hang out with the cool kids, make some friends. But I don't know. I can't stay like all night because I need cell reception. Is there a road? There's no road there. I don't have a 4x4, so I don't want to get stuck. And there's a Winnebago that way, like an old VW bus. All right, I may have to just leave. Is there a road back there? He's going pretty fast. I don't know. Okay, maybe there's a back road. I'm gonna go back there. Yeah, there's a road. So that's one setup. Yeah, so you can see there's like vans over there. On this side, there's more vans. So I'm gonna turn around. Somebody pointed at me when I was driving. I was like, I know, I'm a unicorn. They don't actually make this for Nissan anymore. But yeah, maybe I'll go back and I wanna make friends, not just internet friends. Everyone's pretty social here, I guess. I don't know, maybe people are out for the day, who knows? I'm in QUARTZITE, and this is the High Jolly Memorial, which is, I'll show you. Well, it's windy outside, I'll explain. Okay, so this right here is a memorial to a guy called Hajj Ali, but then of course, you know, it's America, so they call him High Jolly. And basically Hajj Ali was a, I believe Persian guy that had camels, and he was brought over in the 1800s, late 1800s, to introduce camels to the desert as a way, to the American desert, as a way of, oh, he's Syrian, that's right, he was Syrian, and he was brought over here in the late 1800s to bring camels to the high desert, or the desert of California and Arizona, and then he died, and they made this memorial. So that's what this is about. Now, let me go park. Hang on 1 second. So I do travel research, and I've been doing this for 23 years. So I used to do some travel writing, but I started out by updating travel books and giving information into this travel bureau that people would like get the information and they'd write stories about it. And then now in the last couple years, I've basically been scoping out places and looking for like disabled, accessible hiking trails, mountain biking, adventure tourism stuff that you know, would be adaptable for people that need like adaptive technology, or disabled veterans, or people with PTSD or trauma, and then also bringing awareness to it, whatever. So, you know, don't always believe everything you see on the internet. Like sometimes you have to actually go to these places. So I had the impression that QUARTZITE was just this like desolate area with no amenities, and you always hear on the like, you know, QUARTZITE Facebook pages that, you know, there's nowhere to get anything or anything like that. Right here, there's like a Love's and a Pilot gas station that has everything. There's a McDonald's, Burger King, Dollar General, you know? So, and there's RVs and vans and camper vans everywhere here, like hundreds and hundreds of them. So I was under the impression that this would have nothing, and that, you know, it's really hard to find anything, but you're literally in a town. Like this is no smaller than some of the small towns I've been through in Texas. So that said, I can understand that it doesn't have like a Walmart or, you know, really big stuff, but Dollar General has a lot of things that you could use. They do have a flea market and people can like trade things and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean, they don't have a shopping mall. They have like, you know, a JCPenney or like any of that, or a Target or any of that stuff, but they've got like Pilot gas station is everything you could possibly need, like on a small scale, and yeah, it's a little bit more pricey. So it's pretty established here. I thought it was like nothing. So anyway, I'm gonna go check out this. It's probably gonna be too windy to speak, but and then I'm gonna go to the gas station because I need to get gas, and I think I'm gonna head into Palm Springs. So it's only, well, it'll be about 2 o'clock when I leave, 2 p.m. So that gives me about 3 hours to get to Palm Springs. I'll probably stop on the way because I have a Zoom call with Harriet. It's, you know, Thursdays we have Zoom calls when she's not with me, so we do that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty built up here. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they don't have like a hospital and all this, but there's smaller towns in Texas that I've been to than QUARTZITE. QUARTZITE has, you know, it's the season, obviously. I mean, people are here, but yeah, you're not going to find like a Home Depot and stuff. But the impression that's given online is that this is a wasteland of nothingness. And they actually have quite a lot of things here that are useful. So that said, it's not the desolate wasteland of nothingness. So yeah, if you ever read something online and then, you know, there's chitter chatter, just go to the place and be like, look, it's not what I read online. That's why I started traveling. I studied international relations and, you know, all this different stuff in college. And then I went to Japan, had a job in Japan 3 weeks after I graduated from university in 2000. And it was nothing like I read about. It was amazing. I loved it. And I stayed there for 4 years in northern Japan. And it was awesome. And I went to 40 countries, which also were not like I read in my textbooks. So thank you, college education, for teaching me like nothing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go out quickly. And then it is getting quite hot, even though it's 64 degrees. Very windy, and I think I'm just going to head into California, get gas for the last time at under $4, and then head into Palm Springs. So I'm kind of tired. I'm hungry too. I want like ice cream or something. I need something cold. I've been snacking, but all my snacks are like down, like unreachable, and I don't want to get out. So okay, I'm going to get out now, but I'll go to the gas station and get ice cream. Yeah, I don't understand why the bulletin boards all say there's nothing here. There's, like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong part of QUARTZITE. I don't know. But I guess if you're on BLM land in the first part of town that I came into, it would be very obvious that there's not a lot there, but still very bizarre. Let's see if I can go. Shit. It's not gonna work, is it? All these motorcycles. I just need to get gas, otherwise this gas station's so busy.